Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Basic Chaos here, and today I am going to be telling you a little bit about the stats here on the side and what they do for you. So starting off from top to bottom, the mobility stat, that is going to increase your movement speed and maximum jump height with each tier increase. This will also be the cooldown time for your dodge ability if you're a hunter. So this is obviously a lot more important for hunters than warlocks and titans, because if you're using the dodge ability fairly frequently, then you're going to want high mobility to decrease that cooldown. The second one is the resilience stat. This increases the amount of damage you can take before dying. However, this is proven not to be very effective, or it's not very useful at all. Like a tier 1 versus a tier 10, there's very little difference. It does matter a little bit more if you are a Titan, because this is the cooldown timer on your barricade. So you want to get this up a little bit if you're using the barricade frequently. However, this is not a very important stat. The third one, and in my opinion the most important stat, is the recovery stat, and that is going to increase the speed at which you regain lost health. So once you get shot and you're taking damage, it decreases the amount of time until you start regaining your health back, which I think is very important and essential to being good for end game activities like the raids, nightfalls, and stuff like that. It also affects the cooldown of your class ability if you're a warlock, so that means you get your rift back faster if this is a higher stat. The fourth one is the discipline stat, and that is going to decrease the cooldown time of your grenades the higher the tier it is. So the higher this, the more grenades you're going to get. I think this is pretty important because a lot of people use a lot of grenades, and grenades are pretty effective, especially if you have a build that requires you to use a lot of grenades. So this is this you want to look at as well. The fifth one is the intellect stat. This is the second most important to me, in my opinion, and this decreases the cooldown of your super, allowing it to use more often. So this just means you get your super back faster the higher the tier is. You can see the times on there, and each tier you go up, it decreases the amount of time until your super comes back. The sixth and final one is the strength stat, and this is all about the cooldown of your melee. I don't think this one is as important as intellect, discipline, and recovery. It is more important than resilience, I think, but unless you're having a crazy build where you need to use your melee a lot, especially in endgame activity, you're not going to be using your melee too much. So that is all I have for you for these stats. If you want to see a video on how to get these stats up and how to get high stat roll armor, then I have one of those. Go check it out. If not, thanks for watching today. I hope this was helpful. Maybe even leave a like and check out my other videos and maybe subscribe. Thanks, guys.